Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week. The volunteers with the opportunity to split $10,000 in scholarship money at the end of the year, all courtesy of Lexus of Stevens Creek.
Allie Williams joins us with the story of Jordyn Young.
Yes, Jordyn Young is a star on the soccer field at Carondelet and a future Cal Bear. But nothing makes her prouder than her contributions to her community. A leader can take on many forms, on the field, in the community, and with family. Jordyn Young checks all those boxes. Named the North Coast Section Girls Soccer Sophomore and then Junior of the Year, Jordyn can't wait to get back on the field. And after a storybook run to NorCals, the Carondelet Cougars are ready to defend their title. In March, the number 8 Cougars travel to Clovis North to beat the number 1 seed before going on to win the NorCal Championship. Jordyn leads the charge for Carondelet, and next year she will join the Cal Bears in the nation's #1 recruiting class in women's soccer.
They were my dream school, so I got that offer my freshman year.
Jordyn has made it pretty clear from the age of 4, when she was first introduced to soccer, that it was her sport of passion.
I wanted to go somewhere that was really strong and competitive academically, and I think Cal definitely has that, being the #1 public institution in the country. And they also have a really attacking soccer program, and I'm a forward and attacking mid, so I just think that style's really going to help me excel in the future.
She looks to read the game. Her athleticism, her speed is definitely clearly attributes that help her. But beyond that, just being a soccer player and understanding her role, her positioning, how to help her teammates. She brings a lot to the table, beyond just having, athletic gifts.
Jordyn has also built a role for herself in her community. She collects clothes for donation to Hall Closet at Juvenile Hall in Martinez, where proceeds go towards scholarships, internships, financial assistance, and career development needed to re-enter society.
What we try to do is give them a second chance at a better future, and if we can make a difference that way, then it really makes me feel good that I'm doing something that I can help my community.
It's been pretty amazing to watch her grow into her community involvement. She started as a freshman in high school, folding clothes, hanging clothes, sorting clothes, and then it evolved into wanting to do a little bit more.
Anyone who wants to donate, I ask them, I'm like, are you willing to donate? And they're like, yeah, of course. And then I just collect all those clothes, and I've gotten tons, like hundreds of bags, and then I just take it over there, and they sell pretty quick, so that just means that it's really working, and I'm really proud of that. If there was something that I'm struggling with and I could have a second chance, I definitely would want someone to give me that support system and that second chance.
It would be great if we went through life and never made a misstep, never made a mistake, never had 2 choices and chose the wrong one and we weren't able to correct it. A lot of these youth are in that situation, or maybe they're in a situation where they don't have the benefits that other kids have. And I know Juvenile Hall Auxiliary and the Hall Closet are really big on making sure that these kids have a second chance to redirect their path.
Jordyn shares her love of community service with both her parents, and helping the community is something that has helped her family continue on after shocking news last year. In May of 2019, Jordyn's mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Thankfully, they had the cancer in remission by the end of the year, and Jordyn's mom continues to gain back her strength.
From a probably physical and stamina perspective, it's been very challenging, but I'm very committed to being, I didn't want to change the landscape of my kids' experience.
Going into something like this, I think you tend to think of the negatives in this situation, but I think my mom and both my parents were really open with both my siblings and I, so even though it was something that was hard, I think we all in the end were brought closer together, and it was just something that made us stronger as a family.
I think we've said this, after maybe a particularly hard loss of a soccer game, you get about 30 minutes to dwell on that, and then anything after that is, what can I do the next time? And so that's kind of how we look at things in general, is, you take a minute, you reflect on it, you maybe wallow in it for a minute, but then you move on, because there's nothing to be gained in staying there.
Helping others just makes me happy, so I think if I'm having a rough day and I see someone smiling, then that makes me feel better. So just doing anything that I can to sort of help someone really helps me as well.
Jordyn has collected items throughout the pandemic, and she plans to continue her service work once she gets to Cal. Her next chapter in Berkeley connects her with her parents in a new way.
My husband and I are Cal alums. We're very excited that this was a choice that she made. We would have been happy wherever she decided, but it's nice to be able to share this experience and this spirit that we have for this school with her on this next journey in her life.
I think it's really going to challenge me and make me a better player, and I'm the type of person that I like to be challenged, and I think that's just going to be a great experience for me.
Hard work, strong family values, and an optimistic mindset. All things that will help Jordyn contribute to her team on the field and her community off of it.
Jordyn and her family are excited for her new chapter at Cal, and when you're with them, you can really feel the connection they have with their community and with each other.
Yeah, and her mom's doing well?
She's doing much better. She was able to get back in remission at the beginning of this year, and so just getting her strength back. Good.
Very good.